Hi class, it's Mrs. Cook here. I've missed you so much. I hope you've been home having fun with your family, and please know that Mrs. Kornberg and I have missed having you in the classroom every day and seeing your smiling faces. Today I thought we could spend some time together, and I wanted to start off by singing our hello song. Some of you may have seen family and friends on FaceTime or other things, but I thought it would be fun just to hold up the picture so you could see your friends' faces. So here we go. Here we go. Oop, trying to get rid of that glare. There we go. Here we are together, together, together. Here we are together. Let's all say hello. Hello to Eddie and Agnes and Cece and Harry and Jane and Ginger and Mia and Bailey and Ellie and Nate and Gigi and Reed and Poppy and Quinn and Mrs. Kornberg and Mrs. Cook. Here we are together. Let's all say hello. All right, friends, hello. All right, today I wanted to read you a book about spring. So we know that last week was the first day of spring, and you may have seen signs of spring as you take walks with your family. Daffodils blooming in your yard, or you may have seen the buds on trees. We have a bird that comes back to our front porch and lays her eggs every spring, so she is back. So the next time we're together, I'm going to take you on a bit of a nature walk, and we are going to look for those signs of spring together. In the meantime, I wanted to read you a story called Hi, Mr. Robin. And it's about going from winter to spring and looking for those signs of spring. All right, so here we go. It is called Hi, Mr. Robin. Through the long, cold months of winter, the land had slept. Now the little boy was tired of ice and snow and frosty days. It was time for spring, but spring didn't come. The bare branches whistled in an icy wind. Snow still covered the brown fields, and the sparrows huddled in corners to keep warm. "When will spring come?" asked the little boy. "When you see crocuses blooming all over the grass," his mother told him, scattering crumbs for the winter birds. But the grass was brown and the ground was frozen. "When will spring come?" he asked his grandfather. "When the peach tree blooms again," said the old man, and he knocked his pipe against the tree trunk. But all the boy could see were the sharp bare branches, until high on top of the tree he spied a robin. "Hi, Mr. Robin," cried the boy. "When will spring come?" It's here," sang the robin, then flew away. But that night it snowed again, and the boy woke to a white world once more. After breakfast, he saw the robin swinging on a piece of suet that hung from the peach tree. "Now, Mr. Robin, where is the spring?" he demanded. Use your eyes, sang the bird, and he flicked his tail as he flew off to the woods. The little boy followed, and there by the brook he found the first pussy willows pushing out of their shiny brown shells. But the brook was frozen and the snow lay on the ground. Still spring didn't come. The days stayed cold and rainy, and everyone was out of sorts. The little boy grew more restless, and he teased the cat. His mother scolded him for tracking mud on her clean kitchen floor, and his grandfather complained about a stiff back. "Sometimes I think we never will have any spring," said the little boy crossly as he put away his coat and rubbers. Only the robin seemed happy as he flew from tree to tree, singing, "Wait and see, wait and see." After school one afternoon, the boy saw the robin picking for crumbs at the back door. "You said spring was coming," he cried. "Well, where is it?" The robin flew into the bare peach tree. Use your ears, he sang, and hopped from limb to limb to keep warm. The little boy listened, and suddenly he could hear the frogs peeping their spring songs. He ran to the brook and he heard the water gurgling under the cover of ice. Maybe spring will come after all, he said, but he shivered in the chill wind and the sky was gray. He ran home for hot cocoa and crackers, and his grandfather helped him fix up his kite. One morning, the boy heard the robin singing a new song. It won't be long, it won't be long. He hurried outside, but he couldn't see the spring. It isn't here yet, he grumbled, and he kicked a stone with his foot. His mother only smiled. It won't be long now, she said. Look, and there in the grass was a single crocus. But I'm tired of waiting, he answered. When will the lawn be covered with crocuses? I want to go fishing and I want to play baseball and I don't want to wear my coat anymore. Well, it won't be long now, said his grandfather, feeling the sticky buds on the trees. And little by little, the day grew soft as a misty rain filled the air. The trees lost their sharp winter look. A blur of pale green and yellow spread slowly over the treetops, and the young leaves started growing. All day the boy watched the gentle falling rain. All day his mother hummed quietly to herself as she did her housework, and his grandfather read over the seed catalogs again. And the robin sat high in the peach tree and sang, cheer up, cheer up, cheer up. Then in the soft magic night, while everyone was asleep, spring came to the land and the brown earth turned green. Growing roots stretched in the warm, wet soil. The sticky scales fell from the peach blossoms. The willows hung down their long green hair, and the birds returned from the south. Happy meadowlarks and orioles, chattering wrens and bluebirds. Woo! Now at last the little boy went out on the first day of spring. His mother put on her new hat, his grandfather polished his shoes, and they all walked in a new green world. Looks so beautiful. That peach tree makes a pretty sight when it's all in bloom, said the old man. And I don't know when I've seen so many crocuses, exclaimed his mother. But the little boy was too excited to keep still on such a beautiful day. He kicked up his heels and laughed as he ran down the path. Suddenly he spied his friend, the robin, perched among the peach blossoms. Hi, Mr. Robin, he called. It's spring. I told you so, I told you so, I told you so, sang the robin, and off he flew to join the other birds. Oops. The end. All right, friends, well, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'm thinking of you, and I can't wait to see your smiling faces again. We will meet again next time on our nature walk, so in the meantime, look for those signs of spring. All right, miss you. Bye.